We'll do that.
And you find a spot there. You over from the tripod, huh?
Yeah. Live on YouTube. And to think, I could be at home right now doing nothing. Bruh, what's going on? There you go. What? Oh, yeah. There we go. 1, 2. Now, what is my TikTok information? Yeah, I'm going to charge them yet. What is this? Son of a gun. All right. How's it? Let's see. Hold on. Yeah. I understand. Hey, everybody. How's it? What is this? Okay, I just like... What is this? Okay, 583-213. Sorry, having some trouble. Sean, how's it, brother? Welcome back. Don't allow. Swipe up. I do not track. Plus. Continue. Access camera. Access microphone. Do live. Yeah. Okay, we're good. Go live. Got it. Allow full access. Whatever. Done. Go live. Got it. 3, 2, 1. I think we're good. All right. There we go. I think, yeah, this is the one. Perfect. Yeah, this is nice over here. You get all kinds of stuff, but it's cool, you know. They kind of just accepted our area. Maybe they'll enjoy some of the ghost stories, though. Matt, look at this. Freaking dad. Go outside, grab half my pack of cigarettes, and just throw in 20 inside the pack. Yeah, you know, I go store it over, that guy. He make me go store by him every time. Yeah. Hey, Joy, how's it? There you go. Lighter goes here, and this and that. We're at Likeke Falls, a place I've wanted to come at night for a long time. And we're here. Aloha Cricket, how's it? Sorry, I meant to go live at 8. I just completely lost track of time, was taking pictures of the moon. And the waterfall. Grab the rubbish. Ugh. Aloha Raiatea. How's it? So there's a waterfall behind me, very loud. We're at Likeke Falls in Kaneohe, a waterfall.
Head down?
Huh?
You head down already?
Well, but no, hike down. Go sit down by the falls. Show them the falls.
Oh, go down right there?
Yeah, I just packing up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna go down there. I don't like leave my stuff, you know. Yep. Let's see if this thing working. Oh, you can hear me. Well, let me know if you guys can hear me when we get a little closer. This is about what? Hour in. An hour hike for out of shape middle Asian. Oh, look at the moon. Yeah. Nice little clearing up over here. Yeah. So what you think, Matt? You like go explore this one a little bit? You like explore down here a little bit? Huh? Ah, that's what I wanted to do. I never did yet. Daytime? Nah. You sure? Huh? Yeah, it's usually not a river. It's usually it's a trail. It's not a river. It's a river because it rained a lot yesterday. Nah. This is a mountain apple tree right over here. When in season, you can just come here and pick them up, huh? Yeah. We did a live earlier, Joy. The energy's okay. The energy's good. We had stuff happening as it was getting dark. Following us. Weird things. Had a real live lady, we assume, come out of nowhere. I like to check that place out. I don't know about that. What do you think? We chance them up here. We'll start chancing them. How about that? Cannot guarantee. Joy, we did the live hiking up here. We're Kaneohe, Likeke Falls. No handholds. Yeah, we're seeing as I get wet. That's cool. Thank you. Thanks, Sean. Can you still hear me, huh? Good. This is when you come down Pali on the windward side, Kaneohe. You come out the tunnel, get the small waterfall, and get the sign that says lights to remind you to turn the lights on. This is a waterfall. That's not a hike. I don't know about this. It looked kind of sketchy. You know, that's good enough. Hey, Keith, how's it? Actually, yeah, I'm going to go back down. This is too sketchy for me. Let me go over there. Maybe over here is good too. Yep. Let me try to get above the falls. There's brother Matt down there. Whew. Scott, how's it? I think I'm not going to continue anymore. There you go. Yeah. I give one ghost story. I go tell you guys it in a minute. Hey, Sandy. As soon as I can set up. Basically, put the tripod down. I get one ghost story that happened right over here. I've shared it many times. Never from this location before, though. I love how in the forest you can see your breath. Yeah, I kind of figured going down would be harder than coming up. Yeah, you did. Yep. Different muscles, bro.
Yeah. The fucking old man knees really kick in.
Yep. You start to hear them scraping together, bro. Oh, okay. I'm gonna set up right over here. We're doing right over here.
Did you live down there?
Huh?
Did you live down there?
No.
That's what you want to go down?
Yeah.
Is that fucking a piece of bush? See? There's nowhere to go after that.
Nah, let's see.
Yeah.
Can.
Yeah. The whole river going down there, Joe.
Good. We go jump on one little raft, bro. We go raft down the rapids. This is Kaneohe, not Iao Valley. That would be awesome, though. And you can tell not Iao, because I still get reception. Oh, man. On the way up here, oh, the birds was going off. I go share them down over here because it's a little quieter. I like quiet because then I can start to hear stuff, yeah. This is usually a hiking trail, not usually a river. It looks like it might stop. Ouch. Ooh, the knees went crack. Whew. That's why I'm doing this now, because in about 10 years, I go be 54. No way I go be doing this kind of stuff, bro. Hey, the river won't stop already. Yeah, here's the trail. This will take us to the bottom of the Pali. Darnella, this is up by the right below the Pali, yeah. Whew. This is right nearby, right below the Pali lookout, where the people would jump over, and it said their bones are still here. Aloha, e kalamai, aole pilikia. This is where they jumped 900 feet, or they were pushed 900 feet to their death. And yeah, oh, just got real quiet. Matt, you coming or what? I've never been down here at nighttime. It's about an hour in. I'm glad that I have reception. Yeah, I don't think that I'm gonna come across any bones, but yeah. Because this looks like a heavily traveled trail. Hey, somebody on YouTube, try type to Matt. I don't know if you can hear me. If he's coming down. If he is, I'll wait. If not, I'll head back. This is cool. Oh my God. This place. Wow. This place feels, there's mana. Oh, cuz. Wow, you guys, I still get reception or what? More thousand. Wow, this is so cool. Look at this place. That's my breath, by the way. Okay, Matt's not coming down. Matt, like, come here daytime instead. Bro, it's so quiet over here. Okay, we go back to Matt. We go back up. This trail, you can go down for hours. This will take you to Kahalu from the Pali. So, yeah. So the story is one night on the ghost tour, we walked down the, we went to the Pali lookout. We walked down, this was before the landslide. Might be 2010, maybe 2009. And we walked down just past the gate, down the old Pali Road, and we would tell ghost stories about the mo'o, yeah? The lizard people, the spirits, the calling spirits and stuff. Sometimes, yeah, not all of them. As I was saying, if you're a woman, oh, look at the moon. Sorry, ADD. I was saying if you're a woman, if you're a man, these certain calling spirits will lure you down by being a very beautiful woman and seducing you into the water, get you to follow her. But if you're a woman, you will instead have a child calling for help or something similar, whatever it will take to lure you. And as I say this, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. No worry, bro, I'm coming up.
Fuck, too late. I'm coming down.
Okay, we come down then.
You son of a bitch. Like, fuck it, just go. I was just looking.
I was just looking. Look, the river power already.
And I was like, come. I didn't see his light. I stay in the dark looking. I didn't see his light, bro. What is that? Or in the chat. What the fuck? Joe just disappeared. Everybody start reading. Joe says he's coming down here. So down there.
Oh, video is stalling.
Huh?
That's so stupid. TikTok is stalling. Now I get AT&T. I get 2 iPhones on AT&T. One is LTE, not stalling. The other one is 5G installing. Yes, sweet Latina. Yes, we've done that a few times tonight. How about now? Can you guys hear me? Ben, how's it? If you're a woman, you will have a child drowning in the water or a child calling for help or something like that that will lure you down to the water or down the trail or whatever it takes, right? As I say that, we heard down the road. Now, mind you, we're standing by the gate at the Old Pali, right? At the Old Pali Road. You go down the Old Pali Road, get the old gate, right? Past the landslide now. And get the big bend around the ridge. And so we went there, and my back is to the road. And as this is like 1 o'clock in the morning, yeah. And as I say that if you're a woman, you'll hear a little girl calling for help. And then you hear a little girl calling for help down the old road behind me. What's that? You good? Yeah. We heard a little girl saying, hey you, come help me. Hey you, come help me. And I looked at the group, and the group looked at me, and I'm like, guys, we need to get the hell out of there right now. And then one of the guys in the group was like, so what if it's a real girl calling for help? And I'm like, I tell you what, here's my flashlight, go check them out. It was all the way down in the darkness on the old overgrown highway, you know. And he's like, no, that's okay. And I'm like, I'll tell you what, because that's a good concern you have over there. It might actually be a real person. So I call back. I'm like, okay, tell me what your name is. Tell me where you live, what school you go, what your mom's name is, where you from. Tell me something else. And then the same voice came out. Hey you, come help me. And I'm like, okay. Tell me something else. And it sounded like a broken record. Yeah, that little girl's voice. Hey you, come help me. And like, I yelled back down, like, hey, unless you tell me your name or something else, we're not going to come down. You want us to help you, tell us something else. Nothing. So we turned around and we got out of there. So that's a good one, you know. About a week later, maybe 2 weeks, we get to the Pali. We get out of the van in the parking lot. We're just starting protocol over at the front. And you hear that same voice, this time coming out of the bushes by the parking lot. That same girl's voice saying, hey you, come help me. I watched everybody in the group, before I could say a word, run back into the van and say, they're like, leave now. So we left. A few weeks later, we had a day tour. We hiked up right here where we are to Likeke Falls, that waterfall I showed you guys in the back, maybe about 50 yards that way. We're standing at the waterfall looking up. I think there's about 7 people with me. No ghost stories, just cultural and hiking and good fun. And, you know, we spent about 20, 30 minutes up here. They take pictures, we rest, we relax, we drink water. And then I'm getting everybody because it's time to go back. And as we start walking out, you hear that same voice coming from the top of the waterfalls. you hear that same girl saying, hey, you, come help me. And I'm like, brah, what the heck? And like I hear that, and it's the daytime, and it's coming from the top of the waterfall. It said that there are mo'o that dwell in the waterfall, calling spirits. Some of them are calling spirits, a little tiny percentage of them. Most they're lizard deities in Hawaii that like to kind of keep to themselves and do their own thing, but they're also shapeshifters and they're found in waterfalls and waterways, stuff like that, right? And so, yeah, I watched the 7 people I was with run back to the van. Just run. 10:30 in the morning. They were scared. I didn't even tell a ghost story. I didn't say anything. And then when I asked them when we got back to the van why they ran, they said they were scared and something told them to run. So that happened right over here, right where we are. How you feeling, Matt? Okay. We go a little bit more. 5G network sucks. If I know how to switch them to LTE, I would. Get too many people on the 5G. That's the problem. Too many people on the Wi-Fi, yeah. Oh, mean the spider web. Yeah, we go Morgan's Corner a lot. The one on Old Pully Road. Okay, Joy. Yeah, I think it's glitching over here too now because I'm at one bar. We'll give it another minute. No, I kind of want to come up here. I don't know why. What's over here? No. No, I'm good. That's towards the Pali lookout, by the way. Right now I'm walking Mauka. Makai now. Oh, something was making me want to walk up there. No. Wow. Feel the urge. Look up there. Do you feel an urge to walk up there? No.
Nope.
Just me. I feel like something's pulling me, bro. Wow.
I have something over my left shoulder.
Okay.
We got here.
All right. Well, let's try something.
It just keeps popping up here and there.
Okay.
Nothing on me though.
I'm 3 bars 5G and I'm freezing up. Nice. So let me banish whatever this thing is, if it's evil. If it's not evil and I still feel that pull, then that says something, yeah? Saint Michael the Archangel, defend us in battle. Be our protection against the wickedness and snares of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray. And do thou, Prince of the heavenly host, by the power of God, cast into hell Satan and all evil spirits who wander the earth seeking the ruin of souls. Amen. Saint Michael, we ask that you protect us in this area. We ask that you grant peace to whoever may be seeking it. That you grant salvation to those who may be seeking it, and forgiveness as well. We ask that you cast out all the darkness in the area, things that may want to trick and deceive and lure and do bad things for ill intent. We thank you, of course, for everything. And Lord Jesus, we thank you for everything that you've given to us in this amazing opportunity. And we pray this in your name. Amen. I will leave before 10 p.m. Do not stay there. Well, we're about to walk on a night marcher's trail, so we'll see.
Who said that?
That's TikTok. Sweet Latina Filipina. Ooh, that rolls right off the tongue.
That's your warning?
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you for the warning. Appreciate it.
Yep. We'll walk down. I want to go right over there, and then oh look, that looks like that's like a pillar right there, and then we'll turn around. It looks like a pillar with graffiti. Oh no, it's a tree. My bad. Wow, what a tree. I can imagine the upkeep of this trail must be horrendous. Pass it by. No, we're not Bigfoot hunting. We're in Hawaii. No more Bigfoot. Only Bigfoot you get is the kind in Waianae, Nanakuli. Nah, just kidding. If you're from Waianae, Nanakuli. Just joking around. No find where I live. Nah, just kidding. Okay, we go back to the waterfall. Joy, what are you doing at the gym at 10:30 at night? Yeah, we go walk back.
You do it, my bro. I'll follow you.
Well, you know, like give everybody the Matt special.
Nope, everybody, you get them all colored last time. I need the chat.
If I get $50 in donations, I'll show you guys the Matt Okole. We'll follow him.
No piece of meat. Oh.
Hey, I give you $5, bro. Nah, just kidding.
I'm not up for auction.
No, we can't even donate anyway, bro.
You can auction me off, but they're cheap. Oh. I feel bad. After fucking the
Oh.
tennis party in my house, I told him no. I don't share. I don't share that. Sorry.
I saw that last night.
I
So-
should do something else, but
We had something over here. Somebody just hit a leaf. One of these leaves, I heard this. Like, yeah, I heard that. Oh, I can hear the river again. Keith. Okay. Huh? Did I feel the what? No?
okay, so right where I'm standing,
Yeah.
except on this side,
The temperature change.
warm heavy fucking. A little bit hard to breathe.
Okay, yeah.
And you come over here, and it's like cool.
Huh.
Like cold, like how was when you're sitting on the platform up there.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Oh, that was
I feel the breeze now, bro.
yeah, that was heavy change.
It's about 80 degrees back there and maybe like 74 here. I like this one better. I like the breeze. Hey, we going back to the waterfall. We go see our mahalos and aloha. Then we go down to the trail. And then I'll go down the mountain. Oh, watch out, slippery over there. The water is wet. That wasn't a fall. That was that was almost a concussion. Hello there. That was a slip of the foot. Whoa, that was not a tree. What the hell's going on here, man? I reached out to grab a branch and the branch would disappear. Nice. So once again, guys, Likeke Falls. No, not Kauai. Oahu. Oh, my goodness. I gotta recover. Oh, gotta recover a minute. One slip a couple times, bro. So if you go up this one, if you go up this waterfall, if you walk the old Pali Road, you will drive right by this. I mean, if you drive the Pali Highway now, you'll drive right by this waterfall. There's a big sign and a lot of overgrown stuff. Right after the tunnel, it says lights. Remind you to turn off your lights. That's what this waterfall is. Should you go Old Pali Road and go above the waterfall, you go into a big valley. The origin of this is a double waterfall or twin falls further up into the valley. And that little valley, however, is called a valley, but the only entrance is an off-limits highway now, the old road that's all grown over and locked up. That one, get tea leaf everywhere, which is funny because tea leaf is a root. You get to the point and you look, when you're in the daytime, you're standing on the old Pali Road and you're looking up into the valley. You see a line of tea leaf plants going from the top of the ridge all the way down to the river, on the right and on the left, making a V. Literally a line of tea leaves forming a wall that the spirits cannot come in or out of. Yeah. Thank you for all the gifts, guys. So that tells you something right there. You know, that tea leaf is planted by hand. So when you see one tea leaf in the wild, they don't have seeds that blow. It's a root. Now it makes sense if a tea leaf was planted up there that a branch broke off, rooted into the ground below it, and then that broke off and rooted into the ground below it and formed that V. But somebody had to have put the top one up there to begin with. And there was a reason and an intention behind it, yeah? Hey, mahalo, mahalo. We go down the road a little bit more. We go on to the Night Marchers Trail, and I'll go tell one story on Night Marchers. But we're gonna leave the waterfall, so I wanted to give you guys one good last view. Had to tell the spirits mahalo. O to the mo'o wahine, the mo'o kane, to the mo'o akua. Aloha and mahalo nui. This is a beautiful place that you guys call home. I hope that we did not do anything to disrespect it or to taint it. That was not our intention. But thank you for allowing us to be guests in your home tonight. And we will take our leave now. Have a blessed night. Aloha. Oh. Now how to go across this river. Just to show you guys breath. The mist. It's not even cold, but get mist. Hold on, I cannot look at the phone right now. I say I'm trying to traverse the rocks. Hey Nick, we stay going hiking in a place where there's a lot of ghosts. We also on YouTube as well, so, and TikTok. No, we don't see ghosts, hopefully. Sometimes you see ghosts. Sometimes you know more. We were like right over here, standing right here, walking down when we heard that girl calling from the top, calling for help. We call them the little likeke, the little baby rock. And we're good. Yes, now we're good. And we'll go wait for about a Matt. We record and document on this. Yeah, if something happens, yeah. Hey, Barbara, how's it? On YouTube, I get plenty videos telling ghost stories. I tell ghost stories. I don't do taunting and have them come over, check us out, and that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I tell stories for the ghosts. And they can come check us out if they like. But we're about to go onto an old trail that the people had used. Holy shit. Sorry. Hundreds of years ago. You heard that? You heard that?
Hey, what?
I don't know. I have a loud boom right over there.
Boom.
Yeah. We'll see if it happens again. Maybe it was a car from all the way down at the road, but God, that made me jump.
Yeah, I don't know. The bass sometimes is going
Ah,
sounds like setting off a bomb fucking here and there.
yeah. That could have been the Marine Corps base.
I know I heard it earlier,
Thank you, Barbara.
but I'm not sure the one I just heard now was from that.
Yeah,
The two I heard earlier was quite a while ago, on our way in actually.
yeah. Where you guys at? We stay in Kaneohe on Oahu in Hawaii, on planet Earth.
I stay lost.
Yeah, we stay lost. That's where we are. No.
Lost in emotion.
Ho,
I like that mist. Just keep following me.
Brah, something went grab my hand.
I saw the mist just crossed my face.
You saw it just cross your face, right?
Yeah.
As they would grab my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cuz. Okay, we get some stuff. But they allowed close, so they're not bad, yeah.
But you find that funny? I just said, oh.
Huh?
You find that funny? I just said, oh, I'm like the mist following me.
Yeah.
Like when you said you got touched.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
The mist went across you as soon as I got touched.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, the windward side of Oahu. Bro, you walk like 3 minutes and all of a sudden the waterfall disappear. All the sounds.
You know what is the saddest thing, though, Joe? Is that tourists have probably ventured and discovered more of the Hawaiian Islands than local people themselves.
Yep. Bro, just think about it, dude. The footprints on the Big Island in the lava when the volcano erupted and just took over the people and still get their footprints in the molten lava. Bro, it wasn't the Hawaiians that found that. Hawaiians don't go walking in Ka'u Desert by themselves. You know what I mean? For fun. It was scientists, archaeologists. And this was like, what, 1930s, 1940s? So yeah, let's go walk on the lava fields in the middle of nowhere by the and see what we can find, yeah? So kind of lucky for that, yeah?
First time ever been here.
Hey, Elena, how's it?
I've driven past this waterfall many of times, but
yeah,
I've never hiked up here or been to the base of it.
Yep.
40 plus years. You know how many tourists and holidays came up here already?
Oh, yeah. Hey, I took my kids here a bunch of times. In fact, last time we came up was a few years ago with Daisy's, not Daisy, Bear's dad. Bear, my dog, my puppy. Huh? It's a spot?
This was the spot where you can jump in the bush.
Oh, yeah. That's the thing where I had to kind of jump in the bush earlier today, huh? On our way up. We will, Barbara. Thank you. We will. Then when we get down to the bottom. This is where we heard the voice and we had the weird person was getting, huh?
Hard to see, but it's that bush right there, straight ahead. In the back. That whole bush is shaking. Like, whoa. Then I was standing here.
Oh yeah.
And then the lady appeared from behind the tree.
Yeah, yeah, he was over here because had something moving the bush over there, and then he turned around and get 180. Just went sneak up behind you.
No, but I was standing over here, up here, tying my shoelace.
Yeah, and that was weird, bro. I had the lady, she just went sneak up right behind you, and then she would turn around and walk back out. At the same time, we had two guys walking down. It was from here. It was already getting dark, you know. We had just put our lights on because it was getting dark.
Mind you, that Asian lady startled me before I even seen her.
Hey, Triple Gardenia. I felt something coming up the trail, and then I was like, "What the hell?" But I didn't even see her, dude. I was up there. The tree was blocking my way. I didn't see her and I didn't hear her, so I can't vouch that she was a real person for you. I was distracted by the two I came walking down. Yeah, that trail is dark. Look, turn off the lights. Red light, red light. We get full moon almost. There you go. That's real quiet.
Tell us the story about the footprints, Joe.
Okay, okay. As we walk down, I'll tell you guys the story of the footprints. I cannot get the names right because the names change. As you find a lot in Hawaiian lore, the names change, the people change, and it's all word of mouth, their records. So essentially what had happened was King Kamehameha, the one that conquered the islands, as he was trying to conquer the island of Hawaii, the big island, he built this large heiau, Pu'ukohola heiau, in Kohala. This heiau was, if not, one of the largest human sacrificial heiaus on the island of Hawaii. And so he invited his uncle, whom he was at war with, to come over and celebrate the opening of the heiau, which turned out to be, he would be used to consecrate the human sacrificial heiau. I'm not talking like, yeah. He was going to be the first offering. He got upset. He led his army away. They went around Kilauea, the volcano. They went around the volcano on the east side towards Hilo. Kamehameha and his force and his army went around on the west side of the volcano. As the chief's army was coming around the south of the volcano, all of a sudden the volcano erupted. Not lava, but like hot gas, hot ash and gas, and covered the sky. And literally just molten ash was rained down on Kamehameha's enemies. And so to this day, you walk through the lava field, the Lapahoihoi one, and you could still see the footprints of the people that were buried in that ash, or that died standing. The army that was against Kamehameha. At that time, that's what won Kamehameha the island. And it was over and over 10, 15-year battle. But as soon as it was shown that Madame Pele, the goddess of the volcano, backed King Kamehameha, it was done. There's no way they could fight. I heard different renditions where the chief then came back willingly to be a sacrifice to consecrate the heiau. I like the version where it says he came. So he, as an ancestor, Conrad from Texas, aloha. Sorry. Hopefully when we get out, it will be better. I can show you guys pictures of the lava, of the footprints too, because I went there in October and I found some footprints. In fact, I think my son did. How you doing back there? You still with me?
Yep.
Okay. My feet aren't I thought they would be. Was that you? That loud thump.
I don't know, maybe not. Depending how that thump went.
This is getting me. This is getting all of my senses up for some reason. This looks creepy, bruh. It wasn't creepy in the daytime, bruh. This whole big tangled mass just looks creepy. Wow. At least nothing can sneak up at you out of the bush.
Keep up. I was wondering how long this thing will follow me.
I'm talking from the sides.
I don't like even look that way. Remember, I was imagining the freaking the Asian lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like looking in the bush.
Bro, that's gotta be an hour in. This lady was hiking an hour up by herself as the sun was going down. Oh, yeah.
Are you breathing smoke?
No, yeah, I'm breathing smoke. I'm not smoking. Here's the trail. We're back out now.
So when you exhale, you get smoke coming out then.
Yeah. Yeah.
And mine come and go, come and go.
Yeah. Let's look for a little more level. This path goes up, yeah. Yeah. We went up, me and my kids and my daughter, and we went to go check it out. And it just kept going to dead ends and stuff, and just it was weird. I want to check it out again, but I can't really remember exactly what had happened. But we also had Michael with us too, and he was like 3, so carrying this little monster on my back. This, guys, is a path made of stones that is several centuries old. As Matt was saying earlier, can you imagine being part of the people who would carry these stones up here and place them? Such an amazing feat of construction. Whoa. Yep. Let's keep walking. Oh, cuz, you guys heard that. Holy crap, that was loud. That was kind of about what, 20 yards away? More? Huh? Okay, good. Just stay up the hill. That was a pig.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bruh. That's a.
What made him
Yeah.
grunt like that?
Maybe we that wasn't a grunt, dude.
Yeah.
That was like a scream.
Kind of how they grunt with it.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. TikTok keeps freezing.
It, then I would have said that was Hunter. And he got caught by a hunter or he's in a trap.
Yeah.
Caught in a trap, but he just made that noise and stopped. So
Oh, cuz. Yeah.
maybe he's got babies with it, and that was just
No warning.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like a warning call, like, get out of here.
Yeah. Ooh, it sounded like a screech. Else, at least. Sorry, TikTok keeps freezing. It keeps jumping between 5G and LTE. It's automatic. I don't even know if TikTok caught that pig, the pig screech. What do you think about stopping over here? Far enough from the pig, I think, huh? You'd like to see how high these walls are? Take a look at that. Like, stop over here? Or what do you think? We should keep walking because of the pig? Okay.
We're not making any kind of
Okay, no worry. Thank you for letting me know. Huh?
So we're not making any kind of threat to him to
Yeah.
have him be protected, but
Yeah.
he's gobbling right here.
Huh? Oh yeah. So the pig does come here.
No, like this. seen all these patches of fucking bugs and mosquitoes.
Mm.
I don't know if that's just because like the leaves piled and bunched up and got all wet and.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to stop it.
Hey, what's up?
All the bugs.
All right, we go kick him over here for a minute. Let's go by one tree that we can climb, just in case. Yeah, this is a good tree. I think I can climb up to the notch. What do you think? You can make it to the bottom notch?
Mm-hmm.
If we need to climb the tree.
You might be able to.
Yeah, if I can get it to that one, I can get them to the top notch. We hitting Kaneo here.
I just was gonna jump behind you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, not if I climb the tree though.
Not if I hold you from climbing.
I'll throw the phones at them. If it is little piglets, bro, they could become iPad kids.
Surfing, you always surf with someone that can swim slower than you.
Why you think I always invite you out, bro? Nah.
Push that bugger behind while you're heading for shore. You.
All right, we will share one story over here for the spirits. I've wanted to do this for so long. We're sitting on a night marchers trail, an old trail that's centuries old that many people would use. When the elite, when the kings and the queens and the royalty would come around. This is when you look to the left and the right of this trail, you see ditches. This is because the maka'ainana, the common people, would sit in the ditches or would walk into the ditches so that their heads did not come above the king and the queen or the elite. What's that? The only leaf moving. I'll turn this light off. Use your light. Oh yeah. Can you make that leaf stop moving? How about the leaf above it? Can you make that leaf move? And the bottom one stop. If there is a spirit over here. Could you make that leaf spin? Right over there. Bro, I just keep getting the impression that this one bat with its wings folded. Well, mahalo if you are paranormal or you are normal. There you go. There you go. Boom. So, yeah, in the old days, that's what would happen. And should you walk above the king, stand above the king, touch his shadow, do anything to disrespect him or steal or jeopardize his mana, the penalty was death. Yeah, back in the old days. And they still march around today as spirits. They still have their nightly procession, and so they're called the night marchers. And it's said that if you don't follow the protocol of the ancient times, they will still take you. The leader will still cry out, Oya Ho'i, that one also. And the leader will run you through with the spear and take you with them for the rest of eternity, marching the trails at night. You can see the torches, you can hear the drums, you can hear the chanting, all of that kind of stuff at nighttime. People will hear it coming down the back of their valley, miles away sometimes, an entire line of torches coming down. So, yeah, they have been seen in Waikiki, they have been seen in Chinatown, they have been seen in very heavily developed places. I personally interviewed a security guard years ago who said that his patrol was over at 4th Street Mall, and one of the buildings that was all glass, all mirror kind on the outside, and he's walking by and he saw the silhouette of them in the reflection, but not on the road in front of him. Like he saw them, he saw himself walking, and then he looked in the reflection, and then he could see the warriors marching as well. Yeah. I'm sorry, I am King. I'm in Kaneohe on the trail for Likeke Falls on Oahu. Oh no, it's not. I've been doing this almost 20 years. I tell stories all the time about the things that I've witnessed happen, stories that I've heard. You know, I've been going out into the field for 20 years almost. Like as a more than just like, oh guys, we go ghost hunting. Now it's like we go ghost hunting and we go document and we go tell stories and all of that kind of stuff, yeah. Yeah, I'm guessing this is not just yeah. Oh, only thing we taken out is the mud. You're King Kaneohe, right on. Oh, okay. Something walking down the gulch to the left of us. Yep. This place is super active. My guess was because we're right below the Pali, yeah? This was the old Pali Road. Well, this was the Pali Road in the old days. This was the road that went over the Pali Lookout. Yeah, that winding trail that goes around the mountain was not the original trail. Yeah, it was this. This would go all the way up to the lookout area. Right by the parking lot, I think, is where it came out. And you would have to climb sometimes hand over hand kind of thing. Hey, how's it, Mr. Mayhem? Good to see you. This is Kaneohe, Likeke Falls. Oh, that's what we've been doing, bro. We usually go over to Morgan's Corner, Old Pali Road, do that kind of stuff. Or, you know, I like go up, I like go up to the Kaina, ay, decline. I like go up to the Kaina Point one day, again. Yeah, this is cool. So I'll share with you guys a story. I don't have many Night Marcher stories, personal accounts, because we usually leave by the time we hear them, you know. But this is I share that story way too much. You know what? I'll share it again because it's right over here and it's relevant. Right?
You better ask somebody.
I will put my backpack on so I can get up and go. Yep. I heard that noise right next to me.
All right, just use the backpack for triple so you get a head start.
Alright, it's for the backpack. Have them grab them. Guarantee I beat them, bro. Here, hold this weight. So this was the story when I was on KCCN. That one guy wouldn't share. I always love telling this story. I heard him share it on the stuff, so it was kind of cool to hear it and then to hear the edited version of it. But this brother from the west side came over and or called in to share a story, and he was real kind of serious, like had Augie. Yeah, Augie was one of the radio personalities, and he likes to joke, and he's a comedian and all that. And so the guy is like, nah, bro, stop joking, bro. This is real. Like, he's sharing one ghost story, you sharing one part of you, yeah. And the guy was getting all kind of upset, yeah, to the point where he's like, you know what? I know where you work. I will come down over there, slap your head. You keep cracking jokes like that, right? They edited the jokes and that part out though. So that guy said he was him and a bunch of his friends decided. What was that? Decided to
Same noise I heard on the right of you.
yeah.
No, up on the upper left.
Him and his friends went to go out ghost hunting because one of their friends was hosting a guy from the mainland. First time to Hawaii, never know nothing about Hawaii. Yeah? So this guy, this Holly guy, is going ghost hunting with all these local brothers from the west side. Yeah, and they're going down Old Pali Road with the beer behind, with like a cooler of beer behind them, and they get actually, what he said was they get to the place right above Likeke Falls where we just were. And they pop up over there and they go sit on the wall of the old highway and they start, you know, they crack open a beer, they start drinking the beers, they start talking story, maybe telling some ghost stories, and then from the valley in the back, they start to hear drums, just the pahu drum, boom, 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 boom. And they looked at each other, these Hawaiian guys, and they just started freaking out because you know what these things are. You born and raised, you Hawaiian, you know what this is. And so you got a procession of night marchers coming down that valley right now. And so they strip down to their bibbities, they lie down on top of the ground, and their eyes are closed and they start praying. Some of them are crying, they are scared, okay? And they're just praying and they're praying and they're praying and they're praying. And all of a sudden, the guy telling the story says he hears a voice above him. What are you guys doing down there? And so he looks up, he sees their howly friend who has no idea what the hell is going on, looking down at them as they're lying there in their bibbities on the ground, crying and praying and clearly terrified. And they're looking up at him and they're yelling at him, bro, get down, bro, come on, get down, take off your clothes, hurry up, bro. And the guy's like, why? What's wrong with you guys? What are you guys doing? They're like, bro, the drums, get down, hurry up, guys, you're gonna die, bro, hurry up. And then he's like, I don't know why you guys are doing that. It's just a bunch of people coming down the mountain. And he's like, bro, hurry up. And he's like, he just wouldn't. And so now all these guys start praying for their holy friend. And their faces in the ground, they won't look up, their eyes are squeezed shut, and they're praying for themselves and their friend. And then all of a sudden they hear their friend scream. And the guy looks up, he just glances up out of reaction, looks up, and he sees the guy floating in the air. Like something had picked him up by his shirt and lifted him a couple feet off of the ground, and he's kicking in the air like something had grabbed him. And then the shirt is ripped off of him, and he's thrown face down on the ground, gets knocked unconscious. And then the procession and the drums continue past him for a few minutes. After the drums are done, they wake up, they pick up their friend, and they carry him out of there so fast. Yeah, that's the night marchers. Oh, pride! All kinds of stuff happening around this, huh?
The last one sounded like if you're striking two rocks together.
Yeah, yeah. What is that called? The hula one? Where you get the two, like ili?
No,
No.
use the one that you shake with the rattle.
Yeah. That's the one.
Ulis? No.
No. That's the one with the feathers.
The fucking feather.
Yeah. What is that thing you get where you strike the rocks together? I want to say likeke. that's why it comes to mind.
Rocks.
Oh, I would love to go to Samuel Kamakau school. That would be awesome.
I know the name. As soon as I hear it.
LA? No, that's black. Ili. Yeah. That is Ili. That is the one. Thank you, Hawaiian sister.
Yeah, we missed everything, Jamie. The whole fucking night.
Oh, yeah. This is like our third video already. We've been live since 6 p.m. No, I'm just kidding.
Been on for 3 hours. Unbelievable.
But here is I've talked about this a lot. These are the night marcher stones, or a night marcher's trail, or a just old trail that night marchers would use, Kind of like the King's Road is where the night marchers would march, but it wasn't built for the elite. It was built for a lot of different people, the commoners included. I'm on Oahu. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to read all the comments over here. I'm on Oahu on the windward side.
My eyesight is super bad.
When you go and do one tour again so I can scooter out. Yeah, brother. Yeah, Lambert. I'll let you know, bro. One downtown tour. I'm guessing you know more the kind of off-roading scooter, huh? And we just go put you on top one the kind one litter. We go carry you. Oh, I wish I could, bro. That'd be awesome. So Uncle Joe, the one we were walking down from the waterfalls, you took the right, and we followed the water down for a little bit. That's when Uncle Joe told me he went explore a little bit with his friend. I guess he was looking for something. And then it got dark all of a sudden. So he made one torch out of his shirt. And then he stayed walking the trail with one torch. Uncle Joe, this Hawaiian guy with one, like, he looked like one old Hawaiian guy. Stay walking around carrying one torch, bro. He saw a bunch of tourists and scared the heck out of him. Hey, you too, Tootsie. Yeah, Mike and Janet. We're from Kaneohe. It's okay. Nobody listened to me. You guys just talk about food. That's why I decided I could just go live and put on one TV and walk away. And I go have plenty comments on my chat. You guys just go sit down and talk about all the food and stuff. Yeah. The notifications, they only work sometimes. But yeah, we're going to continue down the road. You ready? We'll go walk out. Bruh, it's 9 o'clock already. I'm going to make this smaller. Maybe I should keep it out though for Wakapiga. Talk about the Obaki files. Wow. Get chicken skin. No, you see, to me, this is this is how I see it. Yeah, this is my ancestors that I'm walking with. I'm Hawaiian, but I also do this to respect and to honor them, to tell the stories. And I'll tell you, they're not evil. Some things are evil, but my ancestors are not evil. They're very pono. A lot of Hawaiian hauntings is very pono. They do something because you do something. They give you bad luck, but you was the one that took the rock, right? That kind of stuff. So I think I like to share the culture. And, a lot of people not from Hawaii, yeah. So they get to see that Hawaii is more than Mai Tais on the beach. And plenty other people that have never done or will never do this. Yeah, that's why I do this kind of stuff so you guys can enjoy. So I went up to Mauna Kea because not many people get to go up there, yeah. And did a live up there so you guys can enjoy the views and all of the mana, yeah. You ever see the night marchers? No, because as soon as we hear them, we turn around and leave. We don't like to see the night marchers. That's disrespectful, yeah. My curiosity is not, it doesn't serve a purpose. If it served a purpose, if me seeing a night marcher could save someone's life, then I would try, something like that. But if it's just because I'm curious, yeah, I'm not going to do that. What's that, Joy? Just cruising around? Yeah. Or you missed the bickering. I'm just kidding. I think we had Menahuni a couple weeks ago up at the Pali. No, it's not homeless camp hunting. Where are you at? I am in Kaneohe. So because I've been doing this for so long, the same way I've been doing this, I really trust that the spirits keep me safe and they tell me when it's time to go. What you got going on back here, Matt?
Playing at the top of this tree.
Playing what?
It just kind of rustling the leaves right above me, so I stopped. And I see something in there. I turned on my light and fucking you hear the bush fucking
Something running.
walking away. Yeah.
Aloha. That's cool. What do you mean you think Menahuni? We're not looking for anything. We just like to be in the area. Kind of honoring our ancestors. We go tell ghost stories for the ancestors and all that. And for you guys as well. If something happens, it's documented because I'm doing them on YouTube and TikTok. Menahuni, we had the presence of really kolohe things. And I think I had the kind Menahuni follow me home last week Friday because my dog was acting kind of excited, but not to see me, to look past me at the neighbor's house where there's nothing. And he was just really interested, whereas he barks at everything, including me, when I come up. But then it felt like had the kind two menahunis come over, and Uy, holy crap, sorry. Uy, my friend, she's a medium, she was able to confirm that as well. Yeah, at the Pali. We were hiking on the trail at the Pali. We were down in the little ditch on the side. Um, when you go on Kaneohe side, right around there, just to sit down, tell ghost stories, and see what you get. And when I was done with the live, I had my lights on the whole night. My tripwire. The tripwire is the EMF meter, and the EMF meter detects electromagnetic fields. The whole night, hardly anything. And then all of a sudden, we went off live, and then the lights all started going off and dancing and all of that. So we started asking questions. Said Menahuni, and then the things just started going off. It felt like there were little people that were playing with the lights and having fun. Oh, and I've been doing this a long time. There's not many times that there's Menahuni. I'll tell you that much. I could think of one other night at the Pali back in like 2008, I think was when Menahuni kept poking one lady on the tour. Someone snapped a picture and had this um, mist slash movement about knee level, knee high, and nobody would be next to her or near her because they kept poking her, and she kept swinging her stick, her walking stick, yelling at us, telling us stop messing with her. And so no people were like 5 to 10 feet away from her, and they're just like she's off by herself. And yeah, that happened. Oop. No, no men who need tonight. Have I encountered night marchers? No. I've been a distance from it. You guys ever just came out and record to see if you guys catch any ghosts? Yeah. We heard a pig scream about 15 minutes ago. Puali Street. Ooh, get one Menahuni Tunnel. Oh, mountains. This is the kind of Ko'olau. Ko'olau Poko. Yeah, that pig kind of startled me. I have stories about Ku and apparently Kanaloa now, but not really Kane or Lono. I know a lot about them. One of my favorites is I think was Kane and Ku. No, Kane and Kanaloa? I forget. Some stories say Ku, some stories say Kanaloa. Either way, they're walking around the island, and Kane, every time he goes to one place, he like drink ava. And so he poked the hole in the ground, make one water spring. And that's where we get all our rivers from, because he wanted to drink ava. Oh.
Every time you walk away from me,
Huh?
action back here.
Yeah, I know. You like hold the camera.
Nope.
I just go talk to myself. I think that's what's drawing them to you, is that they're like, oh, I don't like to talk to this guy. He's too loud. Freaking Portuguese. You guys ever do Moana Lua Trail at night? Nope. Talk about Kanaloa. Kanaloa is the god of the deep ocean, sorcery, all that kind of stuff. The he'e, the squid, is his kino lao many times. 2024. For some reason, we were up at the Pali. I was with a friend, and he said that he had brought a ho'okupu. A ho'okupu is a gift. It's like what you take food, you wrap them in the tea leaf, and you present it as an offering to the spirits. His ho'okupu was an EM pump. His ho'okupu was, I am offering energy for you to manifest, right? The electromagnetic energy that the pump creates. But then he took the EM pump back when he left. And I had two of my friends message me saying that it was Kanaloa, and he was confused. He was like, how come this guy offered ho'okupu and then took him back? And so I went the following, I think maybe 2 nights after, and I did a ulu offering over at Judd Trail. And I was told that wasn't enough. Both my friends Ui and Miki was being told because they were tasting aku, bloody aku. They were tasting that in their mouth. And so I brought aku. I went all the way down on the bottom of Judd by myself, set up, brought the aku as a ho'okupu, as well as some other food, brought some ava, mixed them, presented it next to me on a tree stump, and then proceeded to tell stories. And as I was down there telling the stories in the pitch black all around me, that was scary, I tell you. There were these two presences that came. One of the presences was Ku, and the other was Kanaloa. Because that was the night I decided to tell about my experience with Ku. And I'm sitting there in the pitch black, surrounded by trees, and all of a sudden you hear next to me from the ho'okupu, you hear smacking of lips and somebody eating them. And that one freaked me out so much. I shined my light up and I looked, no more nobody. Right next to me, 2 feet away. I can reach out and grab them. You hear that, I turn the light off, you hear the lips smacking again, bro. They eating the ho'okupu, they eating the food. That was so cool. We're walking back to the car. Did you ever walk the Old Pully Road like how you are right now? I've done that a few times. Hey, no problem. I'm not really reading any of the comments. I'm reading them every now and then, but I'm kind of watching where I'm walking for the most part and making sure Matt's still behind me.
I'm gonna disappear and have you disappear on me. You're gonna turn off my lane.
I told you where I was going.
I was watching you and then I turned around and was like, holy shit.
808, that was it.
It's pitch black down there. Where'd you go?
Yeah.
Turn off my light thinking that, at least I'll see your light, bro. Not even. It's just pitch black down there. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
you really did disappear.
The place went swallow me up, bro.
No, I never hear you scream, so I figured, don't even worry too much. You must be around here somewhere.
Yeah.
Going downriver with the stream. I told him I'd meet him at the ocean.
Yeah, for real.
All rivers flow to the sea, bro.
Yeah, eventually. I think Ho'omalehia closer. We stay Oahu. We stay in Kaneohe. We stay on Likeke Trail. Questions? What trail you on? Where you guys at? Something happening right now because your camera's acting up. What's the scariest thing you've seen out and about? There's been a lot of stuff. I'm of the mind where you can't get scared, because if you get scared, then they can control you. You hearing the voices?
What do you mean?
Huh? That was you. Okay. Oh, we hear voices all the time. And no, even though I used to work at the mental hospital, I was not one of the patients.
Well, it depends. Are you hearing voices or are you hearing humming?
Voices talking. Two different people, but could have been you. You cannot get scared. I also bless houses and do that. That's actually been some of the scarier experiences I've had, when you have to kick something out, or when there's a battle for a person's soul, kind of thing. When the stakes are a little higher and your bravery and your courage doesn't amount to much, because it's the person that you're trying to protect that needs to be brave. But the reason they're being attacked is because they're not brave. I'm not smoking. It's not even cold. That's just my breath. I get t-shirt and shorts right now. Here's a water tower. Are you one kahuna? No, I'm not one kahuna. What are you looking for? I'm not looking for anything. I wanted to check out what kind of feeling the Night Marches Trail had at nighttime. Or that ancient Hawaiian Trail at nighttime. It had plenty of action over there, plenty of activity, a lot of energy. And then Likeke Falls, where I've had experiences with as well at nighttime, how the falls feel. Granted, we're not here at 2 o'clock in the morning. Right now, it's only 9:30 p.m. But I get 3 kids and one full-time job. I cannot just hang. Nah, we've seen scarier stuff. My ex-wife and my daughter, as well as my daughter's boyfriend, and yeah, they was hiking. I told you guys this last night on YouTube. They was hiking Makapu to see the sunrise last week, and then right before the sun came up, there was a 8 to 12 foot tall man, about 50 yards away from them, a warrior holding a spear, like he was fighting or getting ready to fight. The bugger was moving, and they all watched him for a few seconds before they turned around to talk to each other, and then he vanished. God bless you.
Thank you.
That kind of stuff is cool.
I don't know if I'm about to have
A seizure?
a sneezer.
Oh, a sneezer.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm like,
Fucking tossing out sneezes in a row. Fucking 50 of them.
yeah. Well, so I've heard that night marchers march from the mountain to the sea, from sunset to sunrise. So technically speaking, if there were night marchers tonight, they would be marching down here earlier. I stay in Vegas now, but I get scared when I hear stories, even I'm not in Hawaii. I'm not even telling the scary stories about the things that speak in Latin and the things that taunt and things that possess and all of that. I have recordings, I got pictures, I got all that kind of stuff for documentation. Mostly to protect my own butt when I go bless one house. Oh, that's got to be one cat or something. Yeah, that's one cat. Good. That's one very hoppy cat. That cat was hopping like a rabbit. Hi, I still see you up there. I see your eyeballs. You see him over there? The cat. Gotta be the right angle. And some people hear the airplane that crashed back in 1900s. Ooh, you come Maui, Yao Valley. Oh yeah, I'd love to go Maui. I've been to a jump off point, and I did do a live there a year, 2 years ago. But it was really windy and the reception was bad. But now I get the kind of Starlink, so should be clear. Okay. My dad has seen a girl possessed at Yao Valley at night. Ooh, brah.
I found a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow.
Full moon is tomorrow, I think, Joy.
Yeah.
Hey, so Brother Sean, do you subscribe to that thing or what? Is there any way to get unlimited song creation on that app, Suno? I got a good amount for free last night, and I was tripping out. I get 312s on TikTok. I had a girl whose friend asked for help. Long story, but a synopsis of the story is she had about 20 something ghosts inside of her. And I got to speak to about a half a dozen to a dozen of them before I managed to pull her out and speak to her directly. They had all these different voices, and this is one thing I've recorded because I want to make sure that when I do this stuff, that my butt is protected, liability-wise, right? I state that I am not a professional. I do not have a degree. I am not a doctor. I'm only doing things that I think, based on my experiences, that are right and that might help. And if I cannot help, then I will, back off. But I do recommend first and foremost a doctor and a psychiatric doctor as well to see and to attend to any issues that are related to their field. And that's why I record a lot of the things when I go and do them. Or I have a witness or two with me. Someone I know and someone I trust, you know. Where was that? That was in Mililani. What happened at the jumping point? Anything? Where's the moon? I don't know where the moon is. We stand near the trees right now. What happened at the jumping off point? What happened that night? We had some weird things happen. YPO to Waimano. Yeah. I know the Waimano, stay right by the Waimano home. No, thank you. Aloha from Maui. Holy crap. Sorry. A haunted place on Oahu. It depends what kind of haunting you're talking about. When it comes to mana, I would say Paradise Park. Above and beyond Manoa Falls. That place has some of the most intense mana sometimes. You can have something or you can have nothing. But when there's something, brah, it's unreal. You don't deal with ghosts there. You deal with what the Hawaiians had called gods and goddesses. You deal with things that are much more powerful than you could have thought. Mind you, I'm also Catholic, so there's only one God. But I say God with a lowercase g here, not capital G. Hey, no worry, brother. We stay in Uanu. Just talking story now. We're walking back to the car. Oh yeah, we go on this side of the road. So we don't become ghosts. Oh, we should hitchhike. Party all power rating. 10 credits gives you 2 sample tracks of your songs. Okay. They had an event up here today at the ballroom, and so they limited the parking and rerouted and all that kind of stuff. Morgan's Corner, plenty times. I've probably been there over 1,000 times at nighttime. Plenty stuff. Yeah. Are they considered elementals? There's a lot of spirits that people can call different things. In Hawaii, we call them akua. Yeah. Well, like we have the mo'o in Hawaii, the lizard people, the shapeshifters, the ones that dwell within the water. There are people from the mainland that would call them water elementals. We have other things. I remember I was talking about them on the tour one night, and this guy told me, this guy was from the Middle East, and he was Muslim, and he told me, oh, what you're talking about is jinn. Jindjinn. Those are more known as fire elementals. You know, so they could be called different things all over the world, but I mean, like night marchers can be called ghosts, but their behavior is very unique to Hawaii, right? Madame Pele is a spirit. She was never a person. She was never alive to begin with, a living and breathing person that died and came back to haunt us. She lived in the volcano, you know. What would she be considered? Not an elemental. Bro, that's nuts, bro. The amount of smoke, bro, it's just crazy. Yeah, pelican also appears in Wahine. It's in their Mo'opan on one of the islands. I would assume all of the islands. It's not Tantalus, it's Kaneohe. We coming down by H Tree, Morgan's Corner, Kaniwa Morgan's Corner, Auloa, Kiana Ole, golf course. Bro, yeah, that's a good app, bro. I gotta use that app. So, like the waterfall I just went to tonight had mo'o, had plenty mo'o. You go up to the Twin Falls, plenty mo'o up there, you know. They're not bad. One of them might be a little bad from time to time and try to lure people to their deaths, but the other ones are just passive like we are, right? They're just there. If you take the hike Waipio to Waimano at night, you can find out on your own. Yep, I'm good. Wow, are you looking for something? No, it's not. No, we're not looking. We were looking. We found earlier tonight Night Marchers Trail, or the old ancient Hawaiian, the old Pali Road, put it that way, before the old Pali Highway was built. The ones that the Hawaiians would use pre-contact is my guess anyway. It's awesome. It's fun. We have a Waipio to Waimano. Waimano home scares me. Well, not really. When I've gone there, it's just made me mad. Because you get a lot of evil up there, a lot of things that want to mess with you, that want to try and taunt you, and I don't react well to those things. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. That lady banshee thing, yeah, I didn't like it very much. Someone is behind me. Matt. Have you seen or heard the Night Marchers? From a distance, yes. But only from a distance. When we heard them, we get out. Like, it's so bad. We thought we heard Night Marchers for a few weeks every Friday night at the Pali Lookout, and we would dig out. Come to find out, was at 7:45 at night was a fireworks show from the Hilton Hawaiian Village. And we was doing the tour. We would hear that, and we thought it was the drums, yeah. I don't think night marches are real. Well, I definitely do. I mean, why wouldn't they be real? People die, they become ghosts. Night marchers are doing the same thing that they did in life, right? Just like ghosts do. They march the same trails that they did in life for the same reason, and they protect the ali'i and all of that stuff. So, I mean, it makes sense in every culture that these ghosts will continue to do whatever they did in life. And if you should come across them in life, you will die. And so even in death, should you come across their spirits, it's said that you will die. Halava having dark figures, oh, I can imagine. I used to work Hawaii State Hospital. I get stories about that place too. Seeing things, hearing things, people that work there, stories, all kinds of stuff. The mental hospital. I thought the Mayo had locals do lomi lomi. The mall. Yeah, the mall does. Oh. Cruz, how's it, brother? I walk into my car.
I feel like we should walk into Macau.
Not my car. But downhill was, brother, I tell you. I tell you, brother, freaking, this is so much better than walking up. Isn't it? This was better than walking up, 100%.
Oh, only on the road part.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That was the hardest part.
In the mountain part? Oh,
I mean, I expect mountains to be hard, you know what I mean? But when I see one road, it's like, it makes me even more tired because probably could have just went drive them. Look, we could have went up there.
Drop me off and then park your car down here, and I would have waited.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
And then I would have walked to the car, and then I would go back up and pick you up on the way out.
Yeah.
Share like, yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta give the old man the downhill.
Yeah. KP5, you gotta come join us on YouTube, Hawaiian Hauntings. Any Molokai stories? Heard that place is spiritually grounded. Yeah, we get brother Sean from Molokai. He get plenty.
I know, Sean. You gotta come on the show, Sean.
Yep.
Tell us some Molokai stories.
Guarantee, bro. You be shitting right now.
Next time you're in a while, we gotta link up.
Is this really that scary?
Headlights.
Oh, there we go. And headlights behind. No, this one light behind us. Is this really that scary? We're just walking on a road at night. Yeah, that's Ko'olau Golf Course.
No, this road is not scary. That's fucking the Makakilo one. The one behind the you gotta get into go to the gate.
Yeah.
And go up that hill. That road is scary to walk on at night.
Yeah. You think the night marchers' spirits are still there because some never know how they died or are angry. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Especially down here at the bottom of the pulley where the guys went die. Yeah. I'm not sure how much, but I know that some people at least went die. They estimate between what 40 and like 9,000 people would jump over the cliff. Oh yeah. I don't look for ghosts because if I was going to look for ghosts, I would have better equipment. Who's going to go into the pitch black and look for things that are invisible? No makes sense. But we hear them, we can feel them sometimes, smell them sometimes, and they're not that scary. What's the worst thing gonna do? They gonna come up and say boo. When ghosts ever tell me boo, I think I will laugh. I'm not being disrespectful. They like to mess around. A lot of the ghosts that hang out are kolohe. Yeah. We don't go ghost hunting. We tell ghost stories. We go to the haunted places to tell ghost stories.
You never hear that, yo.
No, what you heard? You heard something in the trees. Huh?
And like on bird trip.
Oh.
Something in the trees.
Oh, look at that. That's one red leaf. Car coming down the street. Oh no, I went ghost hunting before I knew how to do them. When I was looking for ghosts before, I've done that. And yeah, I'll tell you, that's scary. I guarantee you that's scary. Yeah. If you go in looking for something, remember, they can come look for you. That's why I don't call them ghost hunting, because who you think is better at hunting? You hunting them or them hunting you? I'd rather not find out. Okay. Let's sit back at the car. Oh my God. You can take this huge backpack off. I'm so glad I brought 40 pounds of flashlights up with me. Because I get scared real fast. I had spirits follow me home last week. They weren't bad though. Because I do this, and you know, I have a lot of good people around, yeah? And so a lot of good spirits around me too, and so nothing bad tends to happen to me. The good ones will follow me home, but they'll also protect me at the same time, yeah? Sorry, kind of hot. There we go. Whew, scary, yeah? Is Hawaii there? Hawaii is here. Hawaii is in Hawaii. Oh, lock the door. Hold on. I gotta put my backpack inside the car. Bro, this light just won't turn off. No, I think I won't turn off. How you doing, bro? How you feeling?
Sore.
Huh? Feel good.
Then it becomes sore. Fucking back and shoulders.
Your back?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude.
Nah, it's all good. Fucking too much liquid in my fucking bag. Fucking over prepared. Like the heavy pack up, fucking. Never lighten them up enough to come down.
Bro, I'm always over prepared.
Huh?
I'd rather be over prepared in this than under prepared.
Right.
Funny, yeah? I bring everything because I like to be over prepared. But where's my tea leaf and salt? No need. Whew. Okay. Which Morgan's Corner are you in, Maddie? Was it the one on Nu'uanu side or the one Kaneohe side? Oh, that feels good. There we go. Much better. Yeah, it was about hour in, hour out, maybe. Nice walk. 650 feet. Ah, it's the one had the gate closed. So you went Kaneohe's, the Kaneohe one. Maddie, that one is right up the road. That's the same road we're on right now. Kiana Ole, but a golf course is an H3, huh? Like, hear what story about that one. The other side comes out on the Pali. That's Auloa. Yeah, that place. I'll tell you, that place is scary. I will completely agree with you there. I'll tell you guys one more story, and then we call them. This was before I did the tours. I go ghost hunting with friends. My friend, my next door neighbor, she was psychic, so we nah, it's cool tonight, but still, whew, a lot of walking is just sweaty. So we would go out with her and she could see them and all of that kind of stuff. And so we went on the Pali side, right? We went Pali. We drove in on Auloa Road on the Pali. Now they get one fence block them off, right? The road is blocked off. It's been abandoned since the 90s. And so we parked right by where it was blocked off and we walked up. And first, like one of the first times, yeah, over there. So me, my friend Malik's, and my neighbor, the psychic girl. I don't know if she let me say her name, so I'm not gonna say her name. But she don't live here. She'll move Vegas. Happy birthday, Phoebe! Mike Cutty, right on. Happy birthday, Phoebe. How old you? 23. Sorry. So we walked up, and dark road, scary. You know how it is, right? And so we just kept going and bro, it was scary. There was stuff. And me, I was kind of stupid, because I never know how to do them back then. I think I was like 19, 18. So I go and I ask, where's my light? I like to see what's in front of me. So I go and I taunt, not really taunt, but I said, oh, if you're here, come and hang out. You know, if there's anything here, come. I call you forth. You can come and show yourself and blah, 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 and that kind of stuff, right? Because I like to see something. We had like 7 other people behind us, and they would came out because we just, we don't, I just follow the page, brother. I don't really charge for tours. Every now and then I'll announce it if I do a tour and it's free, yeah. So it's free. And so we went up, and the other guys was drinking and partying, and we just kept walking up the road. And so we got up to the top, further up than we've ever gone. I know now it's the place where Auloa turns into Kiana Ole, and it connects from the old Pali Road, right? So we're hanging out in this big opening that's all like asphalt cars, you know what I mean? It's this big hill, this big opening. And so my other 7 friends, they're over there, they drinking, they hanging out, and I'm like, bro, we gotta get away from these guys if we like see something, you know. And so I go looking in the California grass in the back, and I noticed that there's a trail, and then I noticed there's a rock wall, and I'm like, bro, gotta come check this out. Let's go check this out. And so we walking back there. My neighbor is in the middle, Malik's is on the right, and I'm on the left. And I'm shining my light. No. My neighbor, she's shining the flashlight. I get one stick, and I'm clearing all the cobwebs off. I didn't know it was the old Pali Road, yeah? My friend Malik's, he was on the phone. This was the kind of Nokia days, yeah? You had the antenna that you could swap out, the accessory. And so when he was in a phone call, the antenna would activate and just blue light would just flash like strobe everywhere, right? It was irritating, but it was really bright. So he's over there. He's one loud Portuguese guy, you know? He's like, oh, yeah. We going ghost hunting in scary, dark place in the forest. Oh, yeah. You know, like that, right? At the same moment, something grabs my stick and just grabs the stick out of my hand and throws it. At the same time, my friend, my neighbor, goes down, dropping the flashlight, holding her face. And my friend, Malik, looks at his hand. He's like, what the hell is this? Like, all at the same moment. And so I'm like, oh, okay, what the hell? You know, my neighbor had a scratch coming down. I think I remember there was something strange about it. I want to say the scratch, she's wearing big glasses, and I think the scratch went under the glasses, but I could be wrong. Malik's had some kind of sticky thing on his hand that he couldn't identify, and he has no idea where it came from. And I just had the thing grab my stick and throw it. And I'm like, oh, it's Matt. Okay. There's a noise next to me. And so we go back to the group, and we walking back to the group, and they're all like, we kind of scared, and they're like, oh, what, you guys saw something? I'm like, yeah, it's time to go, let's get out of here. And as I say that, there's movement in the bush to our left. So we go walking out towards the pali. I'm one of the last people out with my other friend Justin, and we just going with me, just me and him in the back now, because everybody else would beat us. And we walking out, the bush is shaking to our left. All right, we talking California grass, 8-9 feet high. Okay, the whole bush is shaking. And what does Justin do? He grabbed the flashlight, he shot him in the bush. He looking around. I'm like, brah, what you doing? He's like, brah, you heard the bushes shake? I'm like, yeah, I did. He's like, yeah, so you go shine your light. He's like, yeah. I'm like, why? You like see what you looking for? You really ready to see what you're looking for? Oh no, but I just thought, I'm like, brah, you go look for them. Look, if you go look for the ghost, no cry to me when the ghost look at you. Okay, no cry to me when you see what you're looking for. And the bush went shake again, and it's just a reaction. So he shines the light in the bush, and we both look, and we see a woman's face all the way up 8-9 feet above the California grass. This woman looking down at us, glaring at us. And brah, we went run, we went book 'em. We ran so fast, it was like, brah, we got out of there. And that was scary, right? There's more. I was working for a shuttle company at the time. About a week or two later, I drive shuttle people airport, Waikiki airport, Ilima tours. Driving the van, drop everybody off, pick them up at the airport, take them into Waikiki, drop everybody off, the Sole van, the 14-passenger van, yeah. I driving back because I get another flight that just landed, so I got to go back to the airport. Sun is setting. I'm going up McCully, And McCully, you got to keep looking in the rearview mirror. You got to see the guys, they could try to cut you off, right? They go all the way up there, then cut you off because they're like cut in line. So, I stay over there in the left lane looking, and I look back every now and then. And then I look back in the rear view mirror, and I see a lady in the back seat. 2 rows behind me, slumped up against the window like she was sleeping. Black hair, just kind of hanging down. And my first thought in my head was, oh my God, how did I miss dropping her off? I thought that was one tourist that fell asleep, and I got to her hotel, and she never come out. And I'm like, oh man, I gotta go back Waikiki. So I turn around and I'm like, hey, Auntie, what hotel? And I look, and there's nobody there. Nobody in the van. I look back in the rearview mirror, and I see the lady in the mirror again. And I'm like, she's moving, like she's waking up. And I'm like, nope. I grab the mirror, but yank them off the window, throw them under my seat, call on my radio. Dispatch, hey, dispatch, I gotta come back to the yard. Sorry, he's like, dispatch, I gotta come back to the yard. This big guy, Rich, we call him Big Rich. Yeah. Why? Your flight landed already. I'm like, brah, let me give you a landline. He's like, okay, I standing by. Boom, call him up on the phone with my cell phone. Back then, this was when you can talk on the phone and drive. It was still legal. Hey, Richard, I get one ghost in my van. I gotta come back. I cannot drive this van. Like, what you mean you get one ghost in the van? I'm like, told him what happened. I'm like, bro, I had one lady in the back seat, And I went, look, nobody there. All of a sudden, nobody stay on the other end. Like, Richard, you there? Richard. A couple minutes later, he come back, breathing heavy. He's like, okay, Joe P, just come up to the yard, come up right to the sidewalk, and pull your van over there. I get one spot for you and one cone, and just pull him right up over there. I get one out of van for you, ready to go. And so I'm like, okay, I pull up over there. His arms are full of salt, tea leaf plants. He throws open the sliding door, throws it into there, slams the door, out of service for 1 month. And so, yeah, that's kind of when I realized something. As I was working the rest of that evening, I had summoned the girl, and that lady, I was the one that invited her to join us, and I forgot to tell her to go home. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, my little battery would pop up. Sorry. Um, so yeah, I ripped off the rearview mirror, and I threw him in, and I never even looked back again. But the van was out of service. This was the lady that we had seen in the bushes. Yeah, and yeah, she had followed me, and so when I went home that night, I had to go down the Pully, take that first left before Castle Junction, go back to the place we went ghost hunting. I never get out of my car. I just sit in my car with my lights on, my engine running, and I'm like, hey, go home. You cannot follow me. You gotta go home. You gotta stay over here now. You gotta leave. Bye. And then never bothered me again. 2008, I doing the ghost tour. I start the ghost tour. Uncle Joel picks me up, and I'm riding with him to see if this is a ghost tour that I can do. Right, first night doing the ghost tour, listening to Uncle Joel's stories. He takes me to the same place in the tour. We walk up the same old road, past the concrete barriers, and I'm just kind of like, brah, this is a legit, yeah? He's like, yeah, this is legit. What you think this is? One haunted house. I'm like, he's like, where somebody gonna come out and say boo? No, we go real haunted places. We tell real ghost stories, and when things happen, bro, they real. And so I'm like, I get a story for you. He's like, okay, good. Maybe tell it to me after. So I'm ready to tell him that story, and then he tells me, we get up there to where we saw the face in the bush, and he tells me the story of Therese Wilder, the 68-year-old widow that died in 1947 or something like that. She was murdered. That's the whole story of Morgan's Corner and why it's haunted, right? Therese Wilder was murdered by John Polakiko, James Majors, etc., etc. But right where we saw the lady, he tells me that's where she was murdered. That was where she lived. I looked it up on the microfilms in the library after that, and I found her picture in the newspaper from 1947. And yes, that was her. That same lady that I had seen in the bush, the same lady I had seen in the back of my van was Therese Wilder. So yeah. Did you know Lopaka? Do you know Lopaka? Yes, I know Lopaka. We're friends. Or acquaintances. We try to get together and eat at Zippy's, but brother's always busy. He's doing one hell of a job. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. You imagine the chicken skin I got when I saw her film, her name on the microfilm. Yeah. Oh man. But the funny thing is, she never died Kaneohe side. The murder happened Old Pali Road in the Uanu side. Why was her spirit there? Maybe because we tell the stories about her? I don't know. We've had the activity of her murder story happen at Kianaole on the windward side, but the actual story happened on the leeward side in the Uanu. Go figure. Yeah, many of the hotels are haunted. Oh, that's awesome, Maddie. Used to be his valet girl with his wrestling. That's cool. I forgot he would wrestle. How do you process that, Joe? Process what? That story, that thing that happened. I've had many years, and telling stories is a good coping mechanism for me. Yeah, it's really cool, Uy, when you get documentation of what you see. Yes, I have several spirit boxes, but if they want to talk to me, they let me know. Then I'll turn the spirit box on. When you see the face, when you see the people that were alive, yeah. No, I haven't seen her again that I can think of. I don't think it was her per se. It gets real complicated. Maybe I'll go into that one night. But like, there's also that younger girl that was murdered on the same road. The little 13-year-old girl, I think. And yeah. Too much mana. Watch out for the Micronesians, not just the ghosts. I was gonna say what the Menahuni. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, guys, it's we've been out for a few hours now. How you feeling, Matt?
Good. Pay for it for the next 2 days.
Huh?
So I'll pay for it in the next 2 days.
I'm sorry, dude.
It's all good. I need to get out anyway.
Yeah.
I wanted to do the hike.
You wanted to.
Yeah.
Do you still want to?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you still want it to? But yeah, I'm gonna call it a night. Follow, like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. If you get Patreon, look, Hawaiian Hauntings, you can join them for free. One day I'll do something with it, I promise. Um, I like this. We did one live last night, did one live tonight. We usually do them Friday nights, tell ghost stories, go out and about or whatever, you know. Yeah. We had to call a priest from my grandpa's house. Oh yeah, there's a lot of. I just did a house blessing a couple weeks ago in Hawaii Kai. You know, that's an interesting story, but not mine to tell. Yeah, with other people's permission and stuff. So yeah. Um, but yeah, aloha, you guys. Thank you guys for joining us. It was a fantastic evening. Yeah, happy birthday, Phoebe. Take care, guys. Aloha.